So good morning then everyone, welcome back to the Circuit of the Americas for Grand Prix Sunday here at the Red Bull Grand Prix of the Americas. It's time for the fan parade now, the bit where the fans can just get a closer look at the riders ahead of what is expected to be a fascinating Sunday indeed. Moto3, Moto2 and then the main one, the MotoGP Grand Prix race. We're going to hear from all the riders as usual, as we did in Portimao and Argentina. My name's Elliot York, talking you through it up in the comms box, and down on the ground as per is Jack Appleyard. Here's the world champion Francesco Bagnaia, just topped morning warm-up, the shorter 10-minute warm-up, just getting ready to head out. Jackets on, it's blue skies and the sun's out, but it is a little bit chilly this morning. The wind's picked up, it's not quite hit 20 degrees yet. So it's a little bit chilly for the riders to be being paraded around the lap. So jackets on. I know Jack Appleyard's double jacketed up, so he's wrapped up warm and ready to speak to all the riders. Alex Marquez, can he stand on the podium today? He's an outside bet, of course, starting from the second row in fourth place. Got a very good chance, but yesterday we did hear that he was sick in his helmet. That's why he crashed down at the end of the back straight at turn 12 in the sprint. So hopefully Alex Marquez has a little bit of a better day today. Crashed in warm-up, good to see he's back in the box already and looking all okay. The big question is though, can anyone stop Francesco Bagnaia from taking pole position, the sprint win and the Grand Prix win later on today? Luca Marini there, he'll be hoping for a little bit of a better start than he got yesterday in the sprint. Dropped down to outside the top 10 from the front row of the grid, so Marini really hoping he can get a better start from third on the grid. He'll be hoping to try and ruffle the feathers of that man there, his good friend, VR46 Academy stablemate Francesco Bagnaia. Interesting battle coming up between those two, hopefully, and many others as well. Michele Pirro joining them on the parade. Michele's first taste of the rider fan parade. He's of course substituting for the still injured Enea Bastianini. Hopefully we'll see the beast back out in action in a couple of weekends time in Jerez. He of course was last year's race winner, wasn't he, Enea Bastianini? So yeah, fingers crossed that we see Enea back in action at the Spanish Grand Prix in a couple of weekends time. It's nice to see Jack Miller rocking the cowboy hat. If I had to bet my money on anyone doing that, it would have been Jack Miller. Finished 9th in the sprint yesterday. Did the Australian, so he'll be hoping to progress up the ranks, just shaking hands with a MotoGP legend and 500cc world champion Kevin Schwantz, who of course well known all around the world, but especially here in America, the American. So we're down with Jack Appleyard very shortly indeed. He's getting ready to just chat to all the riders. It's going to be a longer parade than usual. 5.5 kilometres is the Circuit of the Americas. So we're going to go down to Jack now. Jack, take it away.
Yeah, thank you very much. Joined by Alex Marquez. Alex, first and foremost, all okay?
Yeah, all okay. I mean, today the wind changed quite a lot. I was not having a great feeling on the front, and just I did that small mistake, but yeah, better to crash now than on the race. So we'll try. I feel a little bit better than yesterday, so that's important also.
I'm glad you feel better than yesterday, because the way the race ended, goodness gracious me, what happened?
Yeah, I mean, I had like stomachal problems and all that. Today I felt a little bit better, not perfect, but a little bit. So, you know, after Argentina I was feeling at home good, but when I come in here it's something that, you know, was not okay, something like this. But it's like it is, and we'll need to be strong on the race, because this will be a long one with this wind, with physically, so we'll try our best until the end.
What did you eat? Bit of brisket that went wrong?
I don't know, some brisket, I don't know. Also, I'm a little bit intolerant to milk and all this, so maybe the milk on the breakfast, something like that. I need to change some diet.
Okay, so no cereal from now on for you. Good luck this afternoon, Alex. Great to see that you're okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, not the ideal Saturday at all for Alex Marquez. Obviously qualified well, starting from P4 again for today's Grand Prix race. But yeah, that crash down at turn 12, ended by being sick in his helmet. We don't see that very often, do we? I'm not sure when the last time we saw that, but yeah, the onboard camera shot, I think, doesn't sell a pretty sight for Alex Marquez, and you can understand going at 300 kilometres an hour and then being sick in your helmet is not a very nice experience at all. So glad to hear that he's feeling a little bit better today, and hopefully he's going to have a good race, because he was going well in the sprint, wasn't he? He's having a very, very good year, is Alex Marquez on the Ducati, moving to the Gresini Racing team, of course, from LCR Honda. And I think by judging from the pictures, we can go down to Miguel Oliveira. So Jack, take it away, mate.
There we go, on Instagram Live. How are you enjoying this new job?
It's difficult. I mean, people are living the life, so I don't know, probably it's a bad sign. I haven't done any live myself on my Instagram, so I'm really bad with this. I'm one of the guys who really doesn't appreciate social media that much. I'm not on it like other guys are, so I don't know.
This is a tough job for you. We've got, what, 5.5 kilometres? It's a long circuit to be live for.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what to say. I'm a bit disappointed. You give me this really hard task, and now I don't know what to do. Anyway.
It's a compliment. It's a compliment. We knew that you'd be the best.
Even the stick goes longer and longer and longer. Okay, good.
I like it. You're doing a good job. Anyway, how are you feeling? Good to see you back.
Yeah, I feel all right. I mean, the bike is handling not too bad. Yesterday, the sprint race was cool. I got a good start. I could make up some places, and basically ended up in the points, which is okay. And let's see today. The wind is quite challenging. Had a couple of moments already in the warm-up in 4 laps, so the race I think is going to be quite eventful.
Well, good luck with this. I think that this is going to be the most difficult part of your day today.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there we are. Double vision. Yeah.
Wave, Miguel.
Wow.
You're doing a fantastic job. I'll leave you to it. And obviously, if anybody wants to join in, they can. MotoGP's Instagram.
Can you turn the camera? Oh, yeah, you can.
There you go. Ah, you've got it now. We're away. Now you can film Stefan and go and... Why don't you go and do my job and interview people?
Well, I have respect for you, mate, and for all of you that do this job. It's really nice.
Thank you. The respect is mutual. I respect you as well.
Thanks, mate.
All the best today.
Thank you. Oh, let me film you a little bit.
Look after the hat.
Yeah, I will. Just keep it on the pocket.
There's got a nice little bromance bubbling up there, haven't we, between Jack Appleyard and Miguel Oliveira. Good to see Miguel in high spirits, of course, after his home GP, as we all know and all saw, didn't end well at all. Missed the Argentina GP, but yeah, he's back on form this weekend here in Kota. Scored a couple of points in the sprint.
Both of us?
Yes, please.
And yeah, it's good to see Miguel back in action. He's struggling a little bit with the social media, isn't he? But can't be good at everything. We're going to go back down to Jack now on the truck. He's got Johann Zarco.
Yeah, I've got Johann Zarco and Jonas Folger. This is a bit of a throwback. Teammates from, what, 6 years ago? Jonas, firstly, great to see you back. How much are you enjoying it?
Thank you. Yeah, I enjoy a lot. It's nice to see all the guys like Johann, some great experience together. But it's tough. The competition has changed a lot. The bikes have changed. The level has changed. So it's quite a challenge.
Yeah, and this is a challenge as well, holding on for the parade as we're going through the left and right.
Exactly.
Make sure you don't fall over. Johann, how are you? Good to be back with Jonas again.
Clearly, yes, we could speak about these changes in MotoGP with the bike, the intensity of all the riders. That is always interesting to learn as a rider how to do better, and then speak also a bit about Paul, how is going Paul, how many races maybe Jonas can do. Seems Paul wants to come back so quick, but I think it's better that he try to recover as well as possible. Doesn't need to come back too quick to prove something. He has nothing to prove, and take care. So we hope Jonas can stay at least until Le Mans, that Paul can also get a better healthy before come back on the bike.
Are you enjoying your time in the US?
Yeah, after Argentina I went to Miami, discover a bit this special city, and so about jet lag I was feeling pretty good when I came to Austin, and then we got a good weather in Austin. Pretty warm yesterday. Race has been tough, but US is always something special.
It's a bit windy today, so look after your hats, guys. Best of luck this afternoon. Great to catch up with you both.
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Yeah, great to hear from Jonas, Folger and Johann. Zarco, always a man of wise words, isn't he? And put that very eloquently. Yeah, we're all wishing Pol Espargaro a speedy recovery after his crash at the opening Grand Prix in Portimao. You can see how windy it is there. Alex Espargaro got his hood up. You can see the Texas flag in the background there, waving as well. Such a cool shot looking at the tower and the Texas flag. We'll go back down to Jack on the truck.
Yeah, I'm joined with Cowboy Miller. Jack, good luck with keeping hold of that hat for the duration.
Lucky I got a big head, so she's kind of tight, to be honest. But no, it's very windy out here today, that's for certain.
Well, the good news is you're pulling it off, mate. I can see you as a bit of a cowboy.
Yeah, I mean, maybe in a past life, I don't know. No, it's feeling good this morning, nice and cold, nice and windy. Kind of the opposite of what we had yesterday. I mean, you're wearing a jacket, so that says a lot. But no, warm-up went well, so fingers crossed we can keep that going into the race.
And I imagine that you love spending time in the US. You had plenty to do in the week leading up to it, and I'm sure you love Austin as a city as well.
No, for sure. I mean, it's a Grand Prix like no other. For sure, if there's any sort of Grand Prix that I tell any of my friends or family or whatever to come and visit, it's this one. I mean, the nightlife, the whole scene around Austin's awesome. The track's great for viewing, for spectators, and it's got a bit of everything. So no, I love coming back here each and every year, and looking forward to next year already.
Absolutely, and if you stay with me, guys, I can chat with Brad just next door to Jack. I'll sneak under the inside, and then we can have a quick word with Brad here. Brad, where's your cowboy hat?
It was in the box, but I would have lost it before turn one. It's way too big, so this wind wouldn't have helped that situation.
Well, good luck holding on to this one. How are you getting on, mate?
Yeah, good. This morning felt really good. The guys seem to have made a small step for me this morning. I felt way better. So yeah, looking forward to getting this race started. I think the wind's going to be a bit sketchy for everyone, but really excited to see how we get on.
Now, you're a master of the braai, but coming here to Austin, surely these guys knock a braai out the park with the brisket that they do.
I think the people in my country are good at a braai, but me, myself, definitely not. But yeah, the Texans, they know a thing or two, so it's really cool.
Top man, Brad, good luck this afternoon. And just finally as well, we've got Augusto Fernandez here. Augusto, how are you?
Good, you?
Yeah, a bit windy, my hair's all over the place, but we're managing. How are you getting on?
Yeah, windy morning, windy day. The warm-up was hard because we feel a lot the wind, and yeah, let's try to adapt and yeah, get a good race.
Loving life in Austin?
Yeah, good so far. Today's a lovely day, just windy, but let's try to have fun on the race. Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers, Jack. I can absolutely vouch that Austin is one of the best places to come. It's my first time in America and Austin, and yeah, I agree with Jack. If anyone fancies coming to a GP, obviously in 2024 or in 2023, you've missed your opportunity for Austin, but next year, absolutely try and make your way to this part of the world. It's a fantastic track, fantastic city. The fans still piling into the grandstands. See here Alex Rins, what a weekend Rins has had already. Qualified second on Saturday morning and then backed it up with a sprint P2 as well. LCR's first podium since Cal Crutchlow stood on the rostrum in Australia back in 2019. Much needed boost for Lucio Cecchinello's squad. I'm sure we'll hear from Alex Rins very soon, and Fabio Quartararo and the likes. Just waving to the fans who have already made the way to the circuit at this early time. And I think, yeah, we're going to get some nice cannon shots from the Red Bull KTM Factory Racing boys. Thought they were going to have a couple more fires into the Grand Star. They are. Okay, so let's have a listen. Of course, they're scrapping away to try and get the merchandise. Always happens, doesn't it? We're going to fire some more into the crowd, or is it going to be it? I think that's going to be it for now. I think turn 15 they're meant to stop as well. The next, the sort of stadium section we have here at the Circuit of the Americas.
I tried to tell everybody that the Ducati is really quite shit in the wind, but you proved me wrong, huh?
With the new product.
No? Better?
But this, like, last year was better, a bit better.
A lot better, yes.
Remember with the
Just double checking whether we're on the live, and we are. Pecco, hello, how are you? All good?
Oh good, oh good. We were speaking about memories of the windy with Ducati.
And things are a little bit different now, I imagine.
I think today is a different situation compared to the other days, but let's see if we can enjoy the same.
Now, you had the opportunity to fire the guns in Portimao. What did you make of Jack's technique then?
Terrible. Let's see.
Talk us through the technique, Jack. What was the thinking there?
I was going for the gap over there, but missed them by a mile. So standard. I mean, I'm only good at riding a motorbike, and even that I'm not that great at.
Pecco, have you got the cowboy boot?
Basketball. It's put in the center of the hole.
If I tried to go in there, no chance.
No, for sure.
All set with the cowboy boots for later today?
I didn't go to the. I didn't have time to go to the shop to buy it. So maybe someone will give to me.
I hope so. No excuses though. On Monday you can buy them, and we expect to see you walking into the Jerez paddock with them on.
Let's see. Let's see.
Best of luck today, Pecco. All the good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers, Jack. Good to hear from Francesco Bagnaia. Sits 1 point behind Marco Bezzecchi in the World Championship standings. Will that change today? He's a heavy favourite after his dominant display in the sprint yesterday. But this is MotoGP. Anything can happen. And we can go down to the World Championship leader now. As you can see on the screens, he's down with Jack.
All good. You?
Yeah, not bad, thank you. Little tumble this morning, everything okay?
Yeah, unfortunately I hit the curb and yeah, I make a small mistake, but everything okay.
How much are you enjoying life in Austin as we see all the marshals here? Well done, guys.
Yeah, here is fantastic. You know, in America everybody's super charged every time, and the weather is good, the track is good, so everything is okay, and the American vibe also is fantastic.
Now talk to me about the moustache, because I wasn't expecting to see you with the tash after Argentina. What's going on there?
Yeah, it was a bet that I made with all my team just before the season start, because every mechanic that I have, they have long beard, so to try to, you know, break them a little bit the balls, I said if I win this season, you will cut your beard and make a mustache. So to be fair, I have to made also to myself.
Well, the good news is I think you're pulling it off. It's a good look.
Yeah, well, I don't like myself very much, but for the team I do everything.
Marco, good to see that you're okay. Best of luck this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, fantastic stuff there from Marco Bezzecchi. He is rocking the tash. He needs to give himself a little bit more love than that. Not the ideal start to the weekend, not ideal start to race day either for Marco Bezzecchi, but don't count him out of a podium charge just yet. He managed to climb his way up to P6 in the sprint. And we can go back down to Jack on the truck for another interview.
Yeah, so we've got Miguel Oliveira live on MotoGP's Instagram, and we've got Fabio Quartararo live on his own Instagram. Fabio,
how are you?
I'm not good, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. I'm gonna make interviews of you. How is the day going?
The day is going well, thank you. So far, so good. How is the day going for you?
Start not bad. Hopefully, we can make a step forwards during the race, and then being calm and try to fight for the top 5 will be a great result.
Your camera technique here is dreadful. You're supposed to be holding it up.
I cannot do all the time. I have cameras everywhere. No, but yeah, let's see if we can make a great result. Is the most important thing after the crash of yesterday.
And where's our special guest as well? Down here, in fact. Let's grab Luca here. We need to get you on the live as well with Fabio. Where's Fabio? Come on, Fabio.
Fabio's over here. Look at that. Look at that.
So
content creating.
You need to tell him what he's doing wrong here.
He's actually doing it pretty good. He's good at his social media.
Not bad. I'm
Not bad. Look at
I take example of this guy.
He's an expert. He's the pro here.
He's the number one. Mexico.
Oh yeah, you know about that. You know about that. A little bit of mezcal.
Always, it always
There's
helps.
gonna be celebration tonight or what?
Yeah, maybe not mezcal at this time in the morning, but later on.
Later on. Tonight, sports focused. We have to do things right.
And when the sun goes down, then
the drinks go up.
Absolutely. Hey, good to see you. Let's grab these two guys here as well, Espargaro and Alex Rins. Alex, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. A bit cooler than yesterday, but it's still some hours for the race.
Alex, morning. How are you?
Morning, good, not so bad.
So, Aleix, good performance yesterday. You said to us ahead of the weekend, "Oh, I don't like this circuit." Why were you lying? You were fast yesterday.
Yeah, I work very hard during the weekend to try to to change the situation a little bit. I struggle every year here in Kota, but we work very hard during the weekend. Also very smart. We changed quite a lot the geometry of the bike, and we did a good step forward. Not enough to beat this guy on my left side, almost. I was close, so I'm proud of the job we did.
Alex, you had a bet for qualifying yesterday with one of your, on Friday, sorry, with one of your team. Have you got a bet for the race today?
Not yet. Just we did it on Friday. They don't want to risk their hair. They don't want to make more bets with me.
Why don't you risk your hair? If you win today, will we see the shave?
My wife already says that we have the wedding in some months, so I cannot shave my hair.
What about Aleix? Aleix, if Alex wins today, will we see a haircut?
If I win today, I shave my hair and I shave his hair, even if he don't want, no worry. If I win, no worry, we'll see him bald.
Okay, we've heard it here first. If Aleix wins, then we need to get a barber into the Austin paddock.
Exactly. I will run away.
All the best today, guys. Great to catch you.
Thank you.
Right, well, I know who I want to win the race today then. Alex Espargaro, put all your bets on him to win the race. I fancy seeing him and Alex Rins bold, and I fancy seeing him chase Rins around the paddock with a hair shaver. That'll be some sight. Yeah, Alex did well yesterday, and another rider did very well is Jorge Martin. We'll go back down to Jack on the truck.
Jorge, great to see you. Looking a little bit better than on Thursday. Goodness gracious me, you were pretty under the weather.
Yeah, for sure, much better than Thursday. Still, I feel like I'm not 100%, but much better also than yesterday. I had good dinner yesterday, good breakfast today, so hopefully we'll have good power for a race.
What did you have for dinner last night? We need to know what the fuel for victory is.
Not that much, but some good salmon and a lot of rice, to get some carbs, and yeah, feeling great for sure. Good sleep yesterday. Today will be a really long race, really demanding. I think the most of the season, and let's go for it.
I feel like America is perfect for you. Do you love this place?
Yeah, I love the place. I love the fans, but being here is amazing. It's like the American dream, no? We all know it, and yeah, I will try to enjoy today's race and also today evening.
All the best.
Thank you.
Grilled salmon and rice. That's a Jack Appleyard Barcelona resident special, isn't it? Yeah, good to see Jorge Martin in high spirits because he has been pretty ill this weekend, and it was a bit of a superhuman effort. Obviously, crashed twice in qualifying. He's going to start from 12th on the grid again today, so work to do for Jorge Martin. But yeah, did really well to get into the sprint podium. We'll go back down. We've got Luca Marini and Franco Morbidelli.
Yeah, I've got Franco Morbidelli, Luca Marini, our resident photographer for this afternoon, and Fabio Di Gianantonio as well. Luca, any good photos?
No, I don't think so.
We made a nice selfie.
How many have you taken?
I don't know, a few. I think there is margin for use it more.
Well, and a difficult man to follow as well, did you, last time out? You did say you love your photography, and we could tell as well. There were some good photos.
I was not knowing what I was doing. I was just pressing a button, honestly.
How are we all feeling, guys? Franco, firstly with you. Bit of a crash this morning, all okay?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I went down this morning, and it was a stupid crash because I was in a slow down lap. But yeah, let's see what can happen in the race. It's always important to get a good start, and the race is going to be long. Let's see.
Luca, front row today. Just hoping to get turn one a bit better this time?
Yeah, I try to start better, and we will see with the wind, because with this condition I struggle a lot this morning. It's not easy to ride the bike with this wind and in this track that is particularly bumpy.
Did you as well for you? An amazing helmet, by the way. I caught with you yesterday to say. how are you going to get on today? And talk us through the inspiration behind the helmet as well.
Well, yeah, the helmet, I wanted to do something special, and here in America I wanted to do like a tribute to Ken Block. That was one of my idols, and yeah, I think it came out quite strong, quite nice. So yeah, let's try to put this helmet quite on top today. We try.
All the best.
Thank you. Ciao, guys.
Good to hear then from three Italians, Fabio Di Gianantonio, Luca Marini and Franco Morbidelli. Good to hear Franco's all right after his early morning crash. The rider's just hopping off the truck. Good to see Miller's still got hold of his cowboy hat, and they're going to go into the MotoGP Hero Walk. You can see there plenty of fans have turned out waiting for their heroes to arrive, have a little bit of a chat with them, get a selfie and a signature from them. It's good to see plenty of fans turning up here early in the morning ahead of a race day, Moto3, Moto2 and then MotoGP later on. It's just good to see all the fans turning out, getting close to their heroes. I was up in the VIP village yesterday with Alex Rins, and everyone here is so into MotoGP. They know the stuff, asking questions about edge grip compared to Suzuki and Honda to Alex Rins. And we can go down to the Hero Walk. I think we've got Maverick Vinales.
Maverick, good to see you. How are you feeling this morning?
Quite good. Honestly, I didn't push that much, and I was on 204 low, which is a really good sign. Yeah, I can wait to be on the race, get the job done, because I think we have a great potential. I feel this morning the bike with more potential than yesterday, so I think we can do a really good job today.
And some amazing American fans here, so passionate as well. Just how nice is it to feel the energy from them?
Yeah, it is fantastic, you know. Somehow to be with the fans, it's always good for us to show also the proximity we have is fantastic.
And it helps as well when they're wearing the right colours as well. I love that this lady is
yes.
fully decked out in Aprilia. Maverick, good luck this afternoon.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck to Maverick Vinales. Indeed, finished just outside the points in yesterday's sprint, and he's dropped down to 5th in the overall standings after that tremendous start to the year in Portimao. The wet weather ruined it slightly for Aprilia, didn't it? In Argentina, they headed to Termas Rio. Honda was heavy favourites after Aleix Espargaro's victory there in 2022. And it's been a little bit of a quiet weekend so far for Vinales. But we can head down back to the Hero Walk because we've got that man on your screen, Johann Mir.
Johann, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good. Well, beautiful day in front of us. Let's see. A bit windy.
It is a little bit windy, but the sun is shining. How much are you enjoying being here in the US?
You know, the good thing that to have a sprint race is that then if you had some problem, you have another chance now, no? So we will see what we are able to do. We try something in warm-up that could be positive, can be positive, I think, and let's see.
And how's your signatures going as well? Is it
warming up the
wrist?
The wrist.
Ready for this afternoon with lots of signatures.
Exactly. No, I mean, to be more in contact with the fans is nice. It's nice. It's something that I enjoy to do.
All the best this afternoon.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers, Jack. Mir finished 12th in the sprint yesterday, of course returning after that nasty high side he suffered in Argentina's sprint a couple of weeks ago. Bit of a bang to the ankle, bit of bang to the head as well, so he missed the race in Argentina, but good to see Mir back in action. He was a bit unlucky actually. His Q1 time that he just missed out progressing into Q2 would have put him well inside the top 10 on the grid, but just to go to show how important qualifying is and how important Friday practices now as well. P1 and P2 of course now they're the only ones that count towards Q1 and Q2. So yeah, Mir a little bit unlucky, but he's got another chance, he says, to try and right the wrongs of the weekend so far. He's looked good, but not quite good enough. As we know, MotoGP is so competitive these days. They're all trying to catch that man on your screen there, Francesco Bagnaia. So that's just about it from the MotoGP fan rider parade and Hero Walk. We'll leave you some pictures of the riders enjoying the time with the fans. And all I've got to say is have a good race day to everyone out there listening. and we'll see you in Jerez. Ciao for now.
Nakagami-san, are you ready? Stand back up. Thank you very much. I'll do my best. Thank you. All right. He's going to do his best.